Professor Porat, Mayor Huldai, Professor Ben Israel, dear Yossi, ladies and gentlemen, shalom and good morning. This is for you, Yossi. זוהי זכות גדולה ושמחה מיוחדת עבורי להעביר אליכם היום את דרישות השלום של הצאר דוברינט. הוא היה מגיע לכאן היום בשמחה רבה, הוא מאחל לסייבר וויק הצלחה רבה ולכולנו לפי העונה חגי חורף שלווים. I'm very, very happy and pleased to have the opportunity today to share some thoughts with you on the topic of digital frontlines and on the strategic importance of cybersecurity from the perspective of the German government, and on behalf of the German Minister of the Interior, Mr. Alexander Dobrindt. My sincere thanks go to you, Yossi, Director General of the INCD, for the invitation for today. Germany and Israel have a close and a trustful cooperation in the field of cybersecurity. We value this partnership deeply. Partnership matters with a look to the very, very challenging future ahead, both of our nations, politically and technologically. The German Ministry of the Interior and the German Federal Office for Information Security, the BSI, and our very close Israeli partner, the Israel National Cyber Directorate, have been working together successfully for many years. We will deepen this exchange further to strengthen our collective cybersecurity. This is why Minister Dobrindt proposed this year to take forward a bilateral cyber and security pact between Israel and Germany, and we are currently developing it. This pact will include a variety of topics that concern our security. For example, the cooperation of our security agencies and the handling of the rising threat of drones in each of our countries being only one of them. And cybersecurity, of course, will be a main pillar of this pact. The pact will raise our cooperation to a whole new level. One expression of our trusted partnership will be the deployment of the first ever national cyber attaché from Israel to Germany. This diplomat expert will be both another human link between our governments and nations, as well as a door opener to break ground for new cooperation. Cybersecurity today is a key pillar of Germany's national security. Given the current geopolitical situation, both the urgency and the determination to further enhance our cyber resilience have put cybersecurity high on the agenda of the German government. We saw two important cabinet decisions on cyber in the first 3 months of this government in July and August of this year. One, to increase our capabilities in active cyber defense, to strengthen our civil-military cyber cooperation, and to become more interoperable. Also, the decision to design and build a German cyber dome. Also, just 3 days ago, the new cybersecurity law, NIS 2, was enacted. This act will raise the level of cybersecurity both in the private sector and in the public sector. In order to be successful in implementing our new law and later build the dome, technology will play a key role. This year's Cyber Week demonstrates once again Israel's remarkable technological, operational, and strategic expertise. The successful integration of research and development and your culture of innovation here in Israel are truly impressive. Allow me to highlight 5 points that, in my view, are crucial for a robust cybersecurity posture at the digital frontline and that tie in nicely with what Yossi just presented to us. My first point would be, and I think this room reflects it very well today and in the upcoming days, international cooperation matters. Strong cooperation with reliable partners is essential. Our security is only as strong as the security of our partners. More than ever, Isolation is not an option. We must act together to defend against cyber attacks, and cyber is inherently, as you rightly said, Yossi, a trans-border issue. Germany remains a trusted partner to Israel in the field of cybersecurity, as well as in all our bilateral fields of cooperation. Second, research and development, and speaking in a university, of course, that's a given for you every day, but given the rapid pace of technological change that the attackers take great advantage of, not being held to any rules, applied science and research, this plays a key role. The new research findings, they need to be applied quickly to strengthen our national cybersecurity, in particular when we speak about artificial intelligence. Therefore, our goal is to expand cooperation between Israel and Germany in cybersecurity applied science and research, and this is embodied in people. And one of them is sitting right here in the first row, President Karl of the German agency CITES. This is one of our security agencies with a big and impressive German-Israeli track record. The Federal Ministry of the Interior established CITES, the Central Office for Information Technology in the security sector, as a specialized agency to coordinate assessment and development of technology for the security authorities. Thus, CITES serves as a multiplier when it comes to bringing specific technological tools into one or into all of our national police and intelligence agencies. For many years, CITES has made an active exchange with Israel. This collaboration has already led to several flagship projects focusing on the development of advanced cyber tools for law enforcement, ranging from digital forensics and cryptanalysis to telecommunications and AI. This joint work illustrates very well how we can master complex common challenges together. My third point would be that ensuring a resilient cyber infrastructure is a joint responsibility of government, business, and society. Germany has gained considerable experience in broadening the outreach of cybersecurity measures. As early as in 2015, we extended the legal framework for cybersecurity to cover critical infrastructure and the private sector. This framework has since then been continuously updated in response to evolving European legislation. And let me just mention this. I know some people might think of the European Union as being a difficult body, but it's actually a body that when it comes to making cybersecurity a transnational cross-border issue, which is of great advantage. So there can be actually a point in having transnational bodies in the world. The implementation of the NIS2 directive, which I mentioned earlier, is about to mark an important milestone for strengthening economic resilience. Under this new framework, around 30,000 companies in Germany and all of the government and its agencies, compared to roughly 5,000 companies before, will fall within the scope of cybersecurity requirements. They will report incidents and benefit from the incident mapping and follow-up analysis by the BSI, our Federal Center for Information Security, to increase the prevention of future attacks. Companies and government agencies and the 16 Länder will also have to set up a system of management responsibility for cyber-related tasks and threats. This is to embed cybersecurity awareness in the decision-making culture of those who ultimately act and make them act as early as possible. Active cyber defense. Given the current threat landscape, we must also consider a more active approach in countering cyber attacks. My Directorate General is presently drafting legislation to strengthen Germany's cyber defense within the boundaries of our Constitution and international law. The aim is to create a credible deterrence in the field of cybersecurity. Based on a solid legal foundation, active defense operations carried out by our security authorities will detect and deter malign cyber operation against Germany as early as possible. Stopping cyber attacks that are plotted and started outside our territory need to be detected and foiled with the help of international coalitions with our partners. We will invest into a technological expertise, and this investment will be a robust one. It will be key to be successful in this area. I am confident that Germany will move swiftly to implement these steps to provide adequate protection in the face of rising threats. The costs alone of cybercrime, and that are the costs detected, were nearly 200 billion euros to the German economy in the last 12 months only. So every invest in our cyber capabilities today saves all of us a lot of money otherwise lost tomorrow. My last point would be, to achieve the goals I mentioned, we must not only establish practical norms and standards, but also increasingly rely on technological-driven and automated processes. Following the visit of our minister to Israel in June 2025, we are studying the Israeli Cyberdome concept in depth. And the conclusion is clear. We are now developing an implementation concept for a partially automated cyber defense system, Germany's own Cyberdome, designed to enhance our ability to detect, mitigate, and prevent cyber attacks. And we look very much forward to continuing our close exchange with the INCD as we move forward with this initiative. Dear Yossi, thank you from my heart for your partnership with us. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your attention. Toda rabba.